Hello and welcome to the tutorial on subtraction of 3-digit numbers and ones. And by ones we mean any number from 0 to 9. We're going to do this using the vertical format. So let's have a look at our first example. What is 275 minus 3? 275 minus 3. Now, when we're doing this using the vertical format, the first stage is to rewrite this question in columns. So let's do that over here. 275 minus 3. Note how we write this down in nice, neat columns. And we're going to label the columns as well. The one on the right hand side is the units, next to it is the tens, and finally we have the hundreds. So we have done the first stage, which is to rewrite the question from the horizontal format into the vertical format. We can now go ahead and do the calculation. We always start with the column on the right hand side first. And I'm going to remind you again, we are minusing. We're not adding, we're minusing. So the first one is, what is 5 minus 3? 5 minus 3. That's right, it is 2. Now we're going to do the tens column. It's 7 minus, well, there's nothing there. 7 minus 0 is 7. And the hundreds column, we got 2 minus nothing here is 2. And we have our answer. 275 minus 3 is 272. Now that was nice and easy, wasn't it? That is correct. Let's look at our second example. We'll look at one more, which is slightly more tricky. What is 748 minus 9? 748 minus 9. So the first stage is, let's rewrite this question in the vertical format. So let's do that over here. But 748 minus 9. And let's label the columns again. We've got units, tens, and hundreds. So the first stage is done. We can now go ahead and do the calculation. Remember, we are minusing. So the first stage is the units. What is 8 minus 9? Let's do some working out over here. 8 minus 9. Now, we can't do 8 minus 9. In fact, we'll put a question mark here, because the number 8 is smaller than the number 9. 8 is smaller than 9, so we cannot do this. So what we have to do is, we have to take 1 from the tens, where the 4 is. Now watch very closely how we do this. We're going to cross out the 4. 4 minus 1 is 3. And that 1 we have taken away here, 4 minus 1 is 3. The 1 we have taken away, we're going to put it here next to the 8, because that is the 10 we have taken from there. So the question now becomes, what is 18 minus 9? It's not 8 anymore, it is 18 minus 9. So 18 minus 9 is, that's right, it is 9. Make sure you understand that. This is one of the keys to subtracting large numbers. So now that we have done the units, let's do the tens. We're going to do 3, because the number 4 is gone now. It's no longer 4, it's become a 3. So the tens, there is a 3 minus 0. 3 minus 0 is 3. And the hundreds, we've got 7 minus 0. 7 minus 0 is 7. And we have our answer. 748 minus 9 is 739. That is correct. And that is how we do subtraction of 3-digit numbers and ones using the vertical format.